What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I got something cool for you. 2005 Toyota Matrix Supercharged. This is my buddy Scooty's car. We put this supercharger on a few years ago. It's a TRD blower made for the 2003-2004 Corollas. From what I understand, they're pretty rare. They only made about 500 of these. We've adapted it to work with this. Took a little bit of screwing around, but biggest issue we had right away was the throttle body doesn't bolt up, because normally these 2003-2004s have a cable driven throttle body. This is throttle by wire, so we had to get an adapter made up. The bolt pattern is different. We also got rid of normally it's like a piggyback ECU that goes on it and has like a fifth injector. If we can see, we plugged the fifth injector and we end up just going with bigger injectors. These are, I believe, 2CZ injectors. I think they're like 31 pounders or something along those lines, and that they keep up just fine. What we're running right now. It's also meth injected. It's got an AAM meth injection to go with the AAM standalone ECU. This thing's cool. Colder plugs, colder thermostat, all that standard stuff. This is actually the second motor. The first motor blew up. We're not 100% sure. It was on the car with the supercharger probably 50,000 kilometers. He put a ton of miles on it, and then all of a sudden one of his, I don't know if he changed his plugs or something, I can't remember exactly what happened, but he ended up blowing the ring lands off one of the pistons. So we put this motor in, and I think when we put it in, it had like 240 on it or something. It's probably pushing 270, 280 now. But at the same time, we actually swapped in a 6-speed manual. This thing was a 5-speed manual to begin with, so we upgraded it to a 6-speed manual, which is basically a direct swap. You just got to swap over a speed sensor or something like that. I can't remember. It was very simple. We upgraded the clutch, take the power a little bit, but this is a daily driven little fun car. We've had issues. We've tried taking it down the drag strip. We've had issues with traction. So next thing we're going to do, we have on order, is some motor mount inserts. We're going to try to tighten up this thing because it wheel hops like crazy. Torque steer is pretty good too. It's running about 10 pounds of boost, 9-10 pounds of boost depending, with the stock pulley, whatever size comes on here. He's talking about putting a smaller pulley on, but again, this is a totally stock motor, so 9-10 pounds of boost is maybe a little bit, pushing it. Full air intake, Borla exhaust. Basically, other than the muffler, pretty much straight piped. But this thing's cool. Everything fits under the hood just nicely. It's a cool little whip. Super fun to drive. I'm gonna hopefully post some videos next month of this thing at the drag strip. I'm hoping we'll have the engine mounts in there by then, because like I said, it just seems to wheel hop like crazy. But some close-ups here. See some crazy belt routing we had to do. AC gone, obviously. There's some wiring there. That's we're gonna put another standalone knock sensor in, just to make sure, so we can do a little more aggressive tuning on it. We did a bypass on the throttle body for the coolant, which actually he did have he drives this all year round. He did have the throttle body freeze up on him once. He called me. He said didn't know what was going on, and I figured right away it was this throttle body froze up. Sure enough, pulled over, let the heat soak in, and he was good to go. It was a super cold day though, but other than that, he doesn't have any problems. But yeah, it's a cool car. Well, not normally a super cool car. I like these cars, but normally not a real fun car to drive. But I tell you, that supercharger makes this thing fun, and I think it's cool. He loves it. He beats the crap out of it. I've personally been airborne in this car. I've never seen a car that's taken abuse like this thing and then just keeps coming back for more. Really amazing. It still, believe it or not, has the original front end. I think other than maybe 1 or 2 stay links, but considering how he beats it up, this thing just keeps on taking it.